of your boy.
Am I even seeing anything here? Oh, there we go.
Proud
Oh, shit.
Stand back and stand by.
Yeah, this is great. The kids walking past and the Proud Boys walking through. Like, come on.
But it wasn't 22 years.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly. I have more grace though.
I'll have to shave or maybe you're off.
Standing situation.
Okay, so we're gonna chill here for a second. We're gonna chill here for
everybody to stand.
No, we're not doing the press conference. The press conference is on the other side. I need a little picture here. Sean?
So here we are right here.
Right now with our... Thanks for leaving us.
They parked in front of the Phoenix and they're out in the motor. That's why I said they're behind us.
We're at Peace Circle right now, taking a quick photo, and then we're going to the east side. Johnny and then Johnny and Max.
Yeah, let them stay over there.
Okay, east side. We'll be at the east side.
I don't want to fill this thing up.
Yeah.
This fucking camera is awesome, bro.
Yep.
Right here.
Yeah. Dude, it's so badass.
It's pretty fucking sick, dude.
Stand in the grass.
Sorry if you're like...
4K, no, it's...
Somebody stand
Oh,
up
it's
right here.
badass.
Made it back.
Ethan, where you at? Get up here with us. Position 5, us. Stewart.
Remember last time this happened? Yeah, that's Pigs. Yo, what are you doing? Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Who said that? This is awesome! Freedom! Freedom!
Okay.
Freedom! Hi. Guys?
I love the camera. Dude, if there was a camera in the front of one of those bullet trains, he'd jump in front of it.
So we got a
Here
long
lies Enrique.
Oh, here we go.
He died doing what he loved. Chasing clout.
Yo, you're a glamour whore, dude. We got the guys.
Pulling the rear guard. It's like a family reunion, dude. Let's go on, man. Yo. It's great. It's great. Solid as usual, bro. Yeah. Super as usual. Both of you guys were 18-year. Yeah, that's right. 18-year twins.
You got time.
Good.
Classic.
Ride the bus.
Sisters, and this is our redemption to show who we are, and we're definitely not the best there.
What's going on? We are in Washington, D.C., in front of the Capitol 4 years later. Right here where the whole Fed-Op started, where they trapped us. Where that lying cop on day one of the Justice Committee said that I'm the one that started the whole thing. You're a liar. And I'm back here, and my life's still better than yours.
That's they hit me with that. That's yeah. But they hit me hard.
One hell of a day for those kids to have a field trip, huh? Part of history. What's up?
Ready?
Do this.
Make America great again, baby. We're always one generation away. All right, let me finish talking. This is a great turnout, which is awesome because I'm pretty sure everybody here, for the most part, yeah. I mean, that's a great idea. Yeah. Do you want to? You don't see any visible marker. I'll go with you.
We're gonna go talk to the house. Where are you guys going? 5 feet behind us is all the J6ers. So we just gotta make sure that media pool is around the media pool. It's hanging to regular people.
Where you guys going?
Huh?
Where you guys going?
We're not going anywhere. We're just standing over there.
Where are we parked at?
Right here is a Capitol parking lot.
Right there?
Yeah.
We're good there. Okay, I didn't know. All right, got a picture. All right, I'll see y'all in a minute.
Is he a certificate of the party?
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Ozzy's here?
Ozzy's here?
For Australia.
Okay, got it.
Ready? Hey, Shane, you got my number?
Hey, so
Look at this guy. Nice guy.
These are the good feds, though.
Any questions with that press? 3 feet, us, 5 feet behind us. We're going to go ahead and J6ers behind us.
how are you doing? Warm?
I'm roller coaster. You know, I'm happy, I'm glad, I'm free. I'm not behind the race wire anymore. We have a great president in office. We're going to reduce the size of the federal government. We're going to close our borders. I know he can do a lot of other great things. Hey, we're shutting down USAID. They're going to quit stealing our money. We're going to claw back every we can, and hopefully we'll be able to take them in court and put the real criminals in prison. There's some people in the D.C. right here that have committed treason against the people. Everybody needs to remember this. This is cool. I got some prison tattoos. And I got this one, and it says, "We the people." In the preamble of the Constitution, you can actually read it on my arm now, okay? The bottom line is, we are the government. We send elected officials here to represent us. They want to be elitists. They want to treat us like cattle and sheep. They work for us. Look at the benefits they're getting for working for us. So we got to go back to one-issue bills. We've got to go back to term limits. We've got to get this under control. We are not a democracy. We are a republic of states. And most everything needs to be done at the state level. When this all started, the federal government was here more for foreign affairs. Now they try to take us over. They want to be the government and govern us. We govern them. They are our servants. So we need these major changes. And what we've done is we've gotten a businessman in office with a head on his shoulders. We've pushed the politics aside. Politics has been the whole problem to begin with. How can you come here, go into office to serve your people at what, $180,000 a year, and 5 years later be worth $26 million? Why are you getting all these great benefits and getting your salary throughout retirement? You need to be on the same insurance we are. You need to get reasonable wages. The insider trading's got to stop. All this Usaid crap. I can't afford to buy condoms for the goat fuckers over there. I don't even know what else to say. I'm so mad. It's crazy what they're doing with our money. But we're going to clean that up. And I'm telling you right now, President Trump, I'm still fighting. They put me through hell. I'm still standing. I'm here for you. I will do anything that needs to be done for my country, for our children. Do you know I had people arrest me? And I got in their face. FBI, I got in their face. I said, what are you doing? You're telling me you're on my side? Yet you're arresting me? Do you not love your children? Do you not love your country? You care more about your job. You know who else said that? The guards at Auschwitz. The guards at Auschwitz. So it's just crazy. But you know what? I'm putting a big smile on my face. I'm getting mad. I'm putting a smile on my face for this reason. We're back. Big O's back. We're going to straighten this country out. Thank you.
It's awesome.
I'm gonna run for office for U.S. Congress.
We have a lot of J6ers.
That's cool on your car.
Yeah.
You got the
Yeah, I put my part, and I'm proud of it. I'm displaying it for all of America.
Nice.
So we got to fix this. And it's up to us to do it. And it's not just about J6, because what we expose is what's happening to Americans every day with our justice system. It's not justice. It's totally unequal. They have their own set of rules, and then they have another set of rules they apply to us. And it's not right. You know, how we were taken down with... I had 50 officers come to my house for a petty offense and a misdemeanor. That's it. And then they found an unregistered short barrel rifle in my house in the basement, and I got 5 years for that. And for nothing, you know. And I took a AR pistol, and I took an AR pistol, $10 piece of plastic and one screw, made it an illegal gun.
wow.
Yeah, I got 5 years for it.
And that's not a pardon. You don't get a pardon for that.
He pardoned it. It was
You got pardoned?
because
Really?
they wouldn't have been in my house. But they had 50 officers come to my house, put my wife in handcuffs for a petty offense. A petty offense, which is less than a misdemeanor.
That's fucking crazy.
It's nuts. But they do that to people all across America every day, and we need to fix that.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
No, not yet. We still got time.
Congress or whatever. We still got a couple things.
Dude, let me see that. That's fucking awesome. Guido PD.
Democrat appropriations committee.
Hey, if you guys want to take a picture, I'm gonna go grab this thing. We're going. Don't touch anything. The last time all I did was touch it.
We should take a picture right up there, though.
Yeah, just so everybody's clear. Shouldn't touch barricades. Don't reach anything. Don't jump over anything. Don't take anything. Don't touch anybody. don't touch anything. Yeah.
Don't sneeze. We're gonna take a picture over here.
The last time we saw each other was at CPAC, remember?
Yeah.
You were, I remember you from G6. You were ushering in everybody.
No, after I was in already. Then I was. I didn't.
I know, I was in the room with you. I went in that window.
No way! That's how I know you.
Yeah, I went in that window.
What's your first name?
Bobby.
Bobby.
What's your name? Pickles. Bobby Pickles?
But the thing is, Bobby, people say, "Oh, you were ushering people in," but first I was.
I saw you the whole time. No, but not in a bad way, you know.
Yeah. But first I went.
I thought it was very impressive. You basically took the reins and started like
I just did. But first I went in, but they let us in. Everything was clear. And then when they shot somebody, that's when, come on guys, we need Americans, because they told me to go through the window. And when
They
I
did?
in the window, they remember the guys with the megaphone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The scaffolding commander guy.
I don't remember.
Do you remember that guy on the scaffolding? He was like, "Go in."
Yeah. So I went in, told the guys we got to go. They said, "Let me see." He said it on X. Trump. All patriots need to go home now. I showed him that. They said no. Robert was in the room. And I went back through, and then I'm like, "Come on, guys, we need Americans."
Robert was in the room.
Yeah, with us.
One of the Proud Boy guys, right?
Robert, come here.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The camo?
Dude, I got all that on video.
I know. Can you send it to me?
I got all that.
Robert, he's got all of us. He was in the room with us.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Oh yeah, that's the two-way mirror.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I remember that. Oh yeah.
Remember, he had short hair. He was a little bit.
Yeah, he had the hat. He had the hat on, and
the camo.
huh?
I haven't cut it since.
No.
The camo.
Hey, turn towards him. Enrique Tarrio. What a bunch of great patriots we have gathered here. Yeah. Corey Griffin. Yeah. Shout out your name. Please shout out your name.
I still haven't asked the guy.
There's Brandon over there. Hey, Brandon. Look. Brandon's been a nice immigration for us today. If he sees anybody, he's going to grab them up. J.D. Rivera. Hey. Gina. What's up, Gina? Man.
From here all the way down, there's just a sea of red, white, and blue. So it's like one of the two. I mean, it's got to be close to I don't know. When you guys shoot
January 6th?
Yeah.
We would have never made it all the way up there.
It's amazing. You on iPhone? I can just share my
The whole world showed up that day.
That's right. If you just
Tristan.
Hey, can we get a group shot going?
Yeah. You guys want to do?
Say something cool.
Oh, January 6ers over here. You guys press it over here. Yeah.
Cameras on this side.
Cameras on this side. Cameras on this
Can you hold
side.
this for a second?
Hey, just letting you guys know. Hey, I walked out my trial. I was found guilty of 7 charges. Walking in, I can imagine you. I was like, oh shit.
We got shorter people here. Alright, let's do this.
I want to move back.
Hey, down.
Can everybody come back? Whose house? Our house. Whose house? Our house. Whose desk? His desk.
I'm going home. Bye, guys. My wife will kill me. What, too soon? Come on. Too soon, that's it. Too soon.
He's like,
Yeah. PTSD goes a long way in this country.
oh, we got another picture? Taking a knee, bro?
Take a knee.
Okay, India's down. He's been.
If they're still open, we're going to the other side. And if they're still open, we'll break off from them. And we're going to go in and try to do it. Hopefully we get there in time. Because I can't stay over.
Regulators of the day.
Walking this path right ahead. So, just seeing it from all the angles I've seen.
Yeah. Again, I say it was great. Because not only did it bring us together, but it was.
Hey, that was good on you.
Thank you.
I got another one. I don't get another one.
I got you. Yeah. What color you are? I got every one of them, all together. The gold, the black, dirt for the car. I'll bring them in with me. How's that?
It's like gold or something.
Yeah, the golds are pretty cool. Yeah.
I feel like we're now
Gold or red.
more focused.
Everybody has red.
We're going to retake our government.
Same goal that we've always had.
Are you upset?
Let's expose what's been happening to America.
Howdy, Raiklin. How are you doing, sir?
I'm not going to say we
Secretary of Rep.
Secretary. Look at my podcast here. Howdy, Raiklin. Secretary of Retribution.
All right. Hey!
Remember when you left your glasses on when you had makeup running down your face? I can't see in the sun. I have to have glasses.
No, because you want to hide that ugly face.
I always wear glasses, sweetheart. You're the one hiding
Why
your
don't you
ugly
take
face.
care of Why don't you take care of your children instead of getting them taken away?
Yeah, I'm glad you listened to rumors that aren't real. Oh,
Just like I had sex
no,
with the
you're a
judge.
useful idiot. I never said that.
Oh, yes, you did. I have the video.
No, I didn't. I didn't say you had
Judge
sex with the
Nichols,
judge.
you
I
said I
Judge.
said I did.
I said
never
Judge
said
Nichols
such a
wants
thing.
to fuck you.
That's sick.
I know
That's
it's sick. I know it's sick.
That's sick.
I know. I know. That's not a lie. I can tell. I've been in a lot of Judge Nichols hearings. That's just all there is to it. But you should know better than anyone since Pam Penfold said that you said that about Ryan Riley.
Pam's
That
psychotic.
people- Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna be
People
here.
make up rumors, just like the
He's
rumor
gonna
about
be
my
here.
children.
He's
So.
gonna be here.
Okay, I know.
I never had sex with
I
Ryan
know. I know. He would never have sex with you.
No, well, actually,
He's a married man, and you're gross. You're gross.
I'm gross and you're not.
You're gross. Wash your face.
You're gross. You wash yours. Why do you have the braces on your bottom?
Wash your face. Because I didn't have insurance when I was a kid.
You know why?
And now I take cash.
You know why you didn't have
as an
insurance?
adult.
Because you didn't
Because my mom was poor.
So was
My
mine.
mom was a single mom.
So was mine. 4 kids. 4 kids.
Exactly. So now I'm an adult and I pay for my.
Why are you so mean?
Why are you?
I'm not at all. You're going to
Anyway, you're boring. I gotta get up here.
Yeah.
How are you?
Rolling. I'm so happy. I got a smile on my face. At the same time, my PTS kicking in with the knees, kicking in a little bit. We were attacked. We were viciously attacked while we were beating up the cigarette. It was a horrible situation. Nobody's attacking me right now, so I'm pretty damn happy. Oh, I'm going to go in and take a tour.
They're not identified on the website because they're people that we kicked out for numerous reasons. So if they're not listed on the
actually,
website, ProudBoysUSA.com.
I haven't, I personally
They are
at this time
not
don't know
part of
exactly
our
what's going on.
What do you think of kind of that fostering of like autonomous Proud Boys chapters? Like the idea of not answering.
Listen, we're a semi-autonomous organization where we do have elected presidents, and those captains do work autonomously. But as a whole, like we have the right to say who is part of our organization or not. You know, and the Proud Boys USA website, it's not a new thing. We've had that website since its inception.
Oh my God,
So,
y'all are so much trouble.
Again, if they're listening here, I find it flattering that you guys wear our colors. We're not a gang, so we're not gonna go after you or anything like that. But
Germany, South
start your own
Korea,
club. Start your own club. Fit in or fuck off.
Y'all get all
Are you the chairman now of, I guess, what you would consider to be like the legitimate Proud Boys chapters?
We're not going to talk about. I can't talk about like what our structure is, but I could tell you I'm the president of my local chapter. As far as on any other level, we don't talk about that.
All this insane stuff's gonna stop. We're
You
not
like
leaving
boys,
for
Tarrio.
nothing.
Don't blow kisses at me.
We love you. Go your own way.
I love it.
What do you want to know?
I love it.
Who's that?
I have no idea.
I'm here. Look, I'm walking and talking.
They let you back in. Did you see back?
Of course he did.
Really, come on.
They didn't let Jake in still. Is he gonna bring a baby back?
Probably.
Our side won this battle. Hey, coming through over here. Right, watch out for this.
Stay angry, bitch.
Stay small penis, bitch.
Even the ones I don't like, I don't have no say in it to the Cavaliers.
Then we're gonna have our other guys, the Lost Boys, right behind us. And the rest of the guys after that. So let's get up. Where's Enrique at? Sorry. Here. Stewart, pop in here in the middle.
Get Ivan there next to school.
Sit down. Where's Ivan at? Ivan, come up here. Okay, you're good.
Ready to rock?
Yeah. So we got all the push over a little bit. All right, let's just get back here. If you're not, all right, here we go. We're gonna start going forward, and we're gonna go to our thing. All right, you guys ready? Let's go. Start. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Stay together. Stay together. Stay together.
I'm gonna get on the grass there.
So we got a roll call here. We got some independents. Who else is here? Identify yourself.
I'm here. Ivan. Do you remember my name yet?
What's your name?
Your name?
Anarchy Princess.
That's not creepy. That's not your name.
You know it. Say it.
Clearly such an anarchist. The bootlicker anarchist.
Former insurrectionist.
Okay. Nobody did.
You whistle today, girl?
Line of liars, lie all the time. Fed.
It's not hard to hunt me. I've got my park right outside.
Here, come on, here. Right here. Walk up like this. Let's go, Brandon. You know I gotta be in front. Come on. Here's the man, boys. Sell me.
Ready?
Come on up.
This is the first time they walk in the straight fucking line.
What's up, Ace? What's that, brother? Okay.
Oh, they're good.
Oh, wait. Tactical formation. Watch out.
Tax file.
Oh, yeah, we don't want anybody to think we're stacking.
Don't touch the pen. Yeah, don't stack.
Your fence touchy.
Politico is here. I want my tax money back, Politico.
All right, go to the right, go to the right, go to the right, go to the right.
Can we get a refund?
You guys feel how can they take your money away?
As long as you believe.
Yeah, you guys did get a couple $1 million from USA ID, didn't you?
All right, here we go. We're going to file some this little area. Yeah, we got
Please stay away from the fences!
Do not touch the fence.
1312. 1312.
Here we go.
Fence is a devil.
You want to do it funny here. Put your hand on his shoulder. All right, stop. We're going to stack. Stop.
Formation.
Get behind him. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of fence. Stay away from the fence, guys. Every weapon to your right.
Oh, I'll put my arms on.
Dog.
We're going to get right up here. Let's get right up here. We're going to do pictures like here.
Proverbial afuera.
Do you know, can we walk through here? Hey, can we walk through here?
Is this restricted grounds?
Hold on before we start. I don't
What's another 18 here?
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. That's your traffic.
I said yes.
You guys gonna take questions later?
They were very welcoming last time.
Let's just keep going. We're not sorry. But I do want to get a redo of that, our photo.
That's right there.
Yeah, I know.
Right where Shane.
Fucking stop. Is there a way for us to get? We're going to have to go left, I think, right? Because that's where it goes down. Oh, yeah, we need to go over here and go down those stairs and come back. That's right. Yeah, we got to go down there. Okay. Stairs. Right.
Yeah, I've never been here.
Yeah, you're not a J6er. You're just a fake J6er.
I'm a J6 poser.
You're a J6 poser. That's probably it. You're like all the other Americans watching it on
That's
TV.
the way.
To the right, to the right.
Yeah. All right, let's go over to the sidewalk. We're gonna say, can we get there? No. Yeah, you can. We can go around that. Yeah, I see it. We can go around that and go down. We got to go down the stairs and then come back up. We got to take our old route. I missed this walk last time. Yeah. All right, go down here. This is the way I'm doing the same thing we did on that day.
Okay. This is where milkshakes did that shit.
4 years later. Hello, how are you?
Said they're terrorists.
Yeah. Hey, let's go. Guys, let's get together and start moving.
And finding out information that you
You said you're doing the same route as 4 years ago?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Nostalgia and piss off the libtards. What's your name?
I'm Jackie.
How you doing? I'm Joe Biggs.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, watch out, guys. Please don't get hurt. My EMC training's a little rusty. Watch out, you got children back there. Here we go. All right.
Press up there. Get a picture, Ernie, or what?
Let's get over here.
We'll get the big one over here. Reenact it.
We'll begin. We know you've been sitting out here. It's kind of cold, so thank you for your patience.
Stay still.
Hey, if you're a J6er, can we get you back here behind the ProudBoys right here?
You're late.
Me, Zach, we got Zach, Dominic, I need Ethan, I need Stewart, I need Enrique, and I need Ivan. Let's go, gentlemen. Everyone else behind us will be the Lost Boys, and after that will be the rest of the J6ers. We're going to do this. We're going to be professional. We're going to have fun. And we're going to put into a chapter in our life. Excuse me. Yes, sir, guys. Guys, can you push one right here? One of those the grassy areas. Okay. On average, heads out. Okay. But here on the deck, you're not going to be able to do it right. Okay. You can't have like stuff set up.
Just right over here on the grass right here?
That grass isn't available, but if you go like to the next one over, like these are what's called the eggs. On the other side, both sides are open and available.
Just can you show us like a little spot just to make sure we go to the right
Sure.
So yeah, sorry, they want us to do this. It's going to be compliant. So if you guys can unhook this, I know it's a pain, but we're going to move over here. That way we can sit here, take our time, talk to you guys, and if you have questions, we'll answer them. All right. So let's do this. Let's knock it out real quick. All right. Thank you.
Okay, do you want to go?
We'll go this way over here. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to wrap around this way. No problem.
Okay, so
we're going to wrap around this way, and we're going to go right off of Constitution.
Hey, we can take a few pictures though, really fast. So, hey, line up. Let's do a picture really quick. You can move this. If you want. Unhook.
Stand right here.
Line here, guys. What are we doing?
You got to read that.
All right, let's rock and roll. Make a hole, guys, right here. Gentlemen, come through here to the right. Please follow me up here.
Welcome back.
Tom's here too.
They don't want us to go in the Capitol. They don't want us going in there. We got to go over here. I hear the troublemakers back here. We were going in. We're not going to go in the Capitol.
There's a lot of people telling them not to do it. We push them over the edge.
But it needs a good savior.
Yo, what's up, bro? We won! We won! You tried to keep my boy in prison, you failed. We got Trump to pardon all the J6ers.
My boy right here.
The media lost, the Biden DOJ lost, the Democrats lost. We all got pardoned, we all got out. And now we're gonna throw you Democrats in prison. I hope you're ready. We're throwing all of you in prison. This is your idea. You chose to persecute people to death. Now you're gonna get a taste for the next 4 long years. We're gonna throw you in prison. Get ready. Get ready. You can't run neither. You can't run.
Thank you. What just happened right there just broke the whole narrative of us being horrible people. They were respectful of us, but we were respectful of them.
I figured that.
There we go.
Hey!
Woo! Yeah. J6.
Actually, no, we are. At Pelosi's crime. Scene of Pelosi's crime.
Enrique.
Ayer yo hice una pila de entrevistas. Hice uno con unos españoles allá de España. Me quedó bien. España. Castellano.
Castellano, hostia. Hostia, Dios mío. ¿Me entiendes?
Hey, what's the lineup?
Shane's going. I got the back.
Who am I going after?
Muy bien.
Good, you?
Muy bien.
I'll tell you right now, but thanks for that. You know, that just destroyed their whole marriage. Right. Give them a second to shut up.
Yeah.
Guys up front, last boys behind.
3-7, move up to the front.
What's going to work better for you? I mean, I know you guys want.
Back a little bit.
All right, everybody take a couple steps back.
Hey, let's let them tell us kind of where.
Guys, you're gonna have to wait till the TV crews get over here.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on the microphone and all that. Yep. Already there.
All right, D7 gentlemen, come here. Big back.
That's all.
Yeah, no, we're gonna push back.
Stuart, Dom.
Excuse me.
All right, keep pushing back, guys. Keep pushing back. Keep going. Come on, keep going. Like, we got a lot. We're gonna have to do this.
All right.
Give them enough space.
Back it up.
We gotta get the lights right.
All right, so let's put it in order. Okay, that kind of looks good.
Robin, move.
Stand by.
Seating chart.
Stuart. Yep. Dom. Seating chart.
Yo, big leg. That's the man that saved my life.
Incognito.
The man that saved my life right here.
Guys, focus. Ethan. So you guys know what order you go. After that, you can fuck it up like three.
Kevin, would you mind if we use your...
That's going to be the order right there.
So also just
Give us...
Whose court do we have before?
you guys got your thing set up yet?
Back up 3 feet behind the boys. 3 feet. 3 feet. 3 feet. 1 full Phillips Back up. Ladies, back up. Let you win some people. All
All right, we'll wait for the TV crews to show up.
I know.
You know who I am, man? Shit, this is a perfect time to put it.
I know, but you did.
Where's the USA today?
I've been on my stand several times in my career.
All right, TV guys, you guys can fix your mics. One step back. Good idea. Real bad at it.
Fine, we're waiting. Hey guys,
Hey,
just
Rudy.
so you know,
Rudy, when you're done, go this way with it. Just for
there's going to be 7 of us speaking for about 3 minutes, 4 minutes each. After that, we're going to open the floor for you guys to ask questions.
Also back to the camera.
Whose house? Whose house? Whose house?
And it needs a good saging.
Took you guys long enough. It's only like the most powerful country in the world. I mean, whatever.
Imagine what we can do with Enrique here this time.
4 years. Yeah, he was a big cock last time. Didn't even show up to DC. Right?
That's a good day. Really good day. 20 years of breaking the window.
can we push just a go this way, guys? Can we push that way just a little bit?
No, they're just setting up. We're not doing anything.
I know. I just want to get comfortable because.
Well, I mean, I'm the first one starting.
We need to get a spread on this. You know I'm holding this until all the TV mics get up and then I'll get on.
Didn't take her long. Just a hater. A nobody.
Good. I like this. I knew we were going to get at least one.
See, that's how it works.
Got any holy water?
That is leftist representative.
Oh man.
It won't last long.
Everything was fine until she showed up. Who is that? Hey, is that come Eric playing live today?
Jesus loves you! Jesus loves you!
Are the TV crews here? TV crews trying to get Rhodes. If you're trying to get Tarrio, Shane? We need to have a little bit of space for the
She's part of the killer. She's an elected official.
Are you serious?
Fuck you! You motherfuckers attacked the Capitol on January 6th! I saw everything! But she was there! I saw everything! You guys fucking assaulted me! You guys called my fucking side! You guys sprayed me with the dare paint, you fucking assholes!
Nice. Give me 3 feet behind the fucking.
Stand where I want. Kidding me?
Come on.
I thought that was like Mudvayne playing live or something. I thought we got another 3. Somebody's got to put a beat to the back there.
I kind of miss her, to be honest with you.
All right, one more time. We're gonna do. I'm gonna say it again. We're gonna do 7 speakers, about 4 minutes each. After that, we'll take you guys' questions. Okay? Thank you. Biggs will take it. Down. Bobby?
Why do I have to get down? Fuck off.
Pickles?
I'm good. You know how to do lines? Come back near. No. Okay, fuck it.
All right, everybody, thanks for coming out here today. My name's Joe Biggs, and we're going to kick this thing off. I want to talk about some of the things that I experienced while going through the prison system here in the U.S. We had to deal with the FBI, the DOJ, the court systems, and that was only a 4-year process for us, some of us less. But there's men and women that have been in jail for 30 plus years for crimes they didn't commit because judges are lazy, FBI agents are corrupt, and the system is broken. So we said, I don't know how many people I met that have been sitting in jail for 30-something years for something called ghost dope, and that's just something that's messed up. People having drugs, or not even having drugs on them, and being thrown in jail for it. So, one of the things I want to work on now that I'm out and I'm home is prison reform and helping to get a lot of these individuals back to their families. A lot of us lost our homes, a lot of us lost a lot of things, and I know that pleases some of you, but guess what? We're still going to have good lives and do better things than most of you ever will. That's just being true. So, you know what? Thank you for being here today. I just want to say, get over it. We're here. I don't have much to say today. I just wanted to say that.
All I care about is getting the people home that aren't home yet, that should be home to their families. The court system is broke. The FBI is busted. I hope Cash Patel fix it. I hope Donald Trump does what he says he's going to do and pardons us and gets us our military rights back. Outside of that, I want some of these other guys to speak.
I'm Dominic Pezzola. Everybody knows me as the window guy. Oh, him first?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. I was going to touch on what he was just talking about. That's why.
So I got a little brief statement I put out here. Let me see if there's a way I can put this up here. Okay. So it's been a long 4 years, not just because I was, we were in federal prison for that time, but, the torment the government put me and everyone through, my family, just to try and win their case. They didn't want us, for one. Let's be clear about that. There was no plot to stop the peaceful transfer of power by us. We were merely there to protest the corrupt election and hoped our congresspeople would investigate the allegations of fraud. They didn't want us, though. They wanted President Trump, so they created bogus narratives about us, followed by bogus charges, and all in attempts to remove President Trump from ballots. You've seen this throughout the election season. So I'm going to move on to, in this country, law enforcement is supposed to investigate a crime first, then arrest second. In our cases, we were arrested first and they created crimes second. Keywords: created crimes. There was, like I said, no seditious conspiracy, none. The government confiscated all our electronics between the 5 of us, and not one message out of 1.5 million messages that were retrieved mentioned any plan or about anything going to the Capitol that day. So the fact that the government still moved forward with this plot against us was nothing short of egregious, and in turn was a malicious prosecution. When there's a malicious prosecution, if you could, yeah, please. Thank you. So, okay, you had prosecutorial misconduct, and in our case, there was no shortage of that. The prosecutorial misconduct alone would make any American's stomach turn. Some of that we'll discuss today, some we'll save for another day, and you'll understand soon why. But before we get into all that, I want to briefly talk about what I went through for merely showing up to a protest to support my then and now sitting president of the United States, President Donald Trump. After watching my friends get hunted down like animals by FBI informants posing as left-wing activists, my house was raided by the Biden regime's FBI, then got my bail denied after being accused or charged with zero violence. The stress caused my then 8-month pregnant wife to go into early labor a month early and almost die due to stress-related pregnancy. Afterwards, I was denied the opportunity to be a father to my daughter at all for the first years of her life because of this. The government was hell-bent on trying to break me numerous times, cutting off my military VA benefits long before I was even convicted, then suing my wife the summer of election for $95,000 in paid benefits, over $30,000 of which was interest that the government tacked on. They weren't trying to recoup lost funds. They were trying to acquire my home in the middle of the election season with the hopes that my wife and daughters would be kicked out on the street and I would break down and offer to become a witness against President Trump so the harassment stops. This included getting my bank accounts, auto insurance, various other accounts closed on me while I was in prison that affected my wife more than anything. What they did was disgusting. Not only for me, but for my family as well, and should never happen to another American again. I sat in solitary confinement for much of this time as well, just like Mr. Biggs and many other gentlemen and some ladies here as well today. I want to say we endured this all for our country and President Trump, because we were innocent and we're not going to throw another innocent man under the bus, that man being President Trump. This is all unacceptable, and we want to set a precedent in our country that makes our government never want to act in this matter again towards another American.
Amen.
And that's why we're here today, to discuss our plans moving forward and how we can accomplish that goal. Thank you for your time.
God bless.
Guys, that was Proud Boy Zach Reel. That was Proud Boy Zach Reel.
Thank you guys for your time. My name is Robert Abraham Morris. I just want to take a second to thank you guys for actually wanting to hear us out. You know, for the last 4 years, you guys have been spoon-fed narratives of who we are. You've never had a chance to actually get to know us. We're fathers, we're sons, we're business owners, we're parents. We've had our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honors destroyed. And you guys think we're terrorists because of the lies that you were spoon-fed. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to hear us out. I want you guys to consider something. Way back when our country used to stand for something, John Adams, who would later become the second president of the United States, was willing to defend British regulars who shot and killed people during the Boston Massacre in the court of law because he thought, and he proved, that American jurisprudence was worth it. Amen. Because it's always worth it to seek the truth. And what happened here amongst all of us, not just one J6er, but all the J6ers, was we were hung by a kangaroo court who got their lessons from Soviet Russia of how to handle people who disagree with the political narrative that's bought and paid for by the deep state. The judges, the prosecutors, they're all in on it. And we'd like to say that those men and women who were willing to turn a blind eye to the truth made our second president roll in his grave. So I appreciate that you guys are willing to hear us out because we have a grand story to tell. And it's a story about how we not just have a right to peacefully assemble and protest our government when we know for a fact that the election was stolen, we have a responsibility to do so. So we're here not just to fix history, but we're also here to confirm from here on out that we're the last political prisoners. Thank you all for your time. God bless you. We love you. We're not going to let you down. Stay tuned because the best is yet to come. Thank you very much. 2 minutes. All right, well, I guess I can tell you about myself. My name is Robert Morris. I was a Ranger, 2nd Ranger Battalion. I left home at 17, joined the Army, went to Afghanistan 3 times. But the first time I went to Afghanistan, I learned that that wasteland that I was walking through would follow me home if the next generation didn't know how to keep this republic. So at that point in time, I was willing to dedicate my entire adult life to teaching real history, history that we could be proud of. And so at that point in time, I decided I'm not going to re-enlist. I'm going to dedicate my entire adult life to teaching the next generation how to be proud of the country that they're born into. I decided to get my degree in secondary education at Penn State on December 19, 2020. 2 weeks later, I was at the Capitol. And ironically, for the next 6 months, I was in the classroom spending time with students. I was able to fly from Pittsburgh to Reno to Utah and back, but it was only after my arrest did the FBI say that I was a danger to society and that I was a flight risk. And in fact, a year and a half into my incarceration, I finally get to see my evidence, and the FBI is bragging about how they were willing to arrest me on the last day of school because they knew it was going to hurt me more. And that's what this was about. It wasn't about justice. It was about who can we hurt and who can we put down. And then on top of that, it was about who can we intimidate. They don't want you to stand up against a tyrannical government. So they wanted to crush us as a sacrificial lamb. So they say, if you stand up, look at what'll happen. This never should have happened here in America. That's why we were pardoned. It wasn't because Trump was doing a solid for his boys. He's saying that we're done with political prisoners in America, period. If you broke the law, you ought to do the time. But we didn't break a law like domestic terrorists do. Sure, we might have trespassed, but then charge us with trespassing. Don't charge us with betraying our government and our country that we love. Because I fought terrorists. I hunted down Taliban. So to turn around and call me a domestic terrorist not only is a crime, it's un-American. So hopefully from here on out, that changes, not just with Trump, but the next generation that I will teach to love this country and to love our founding fathers, the Constitution, and the God above who delivered us. Thank you very much.
Amen. Amen. There you go, man. So what man means for evil, God can use for good. Just as Joseph was sold into slavery by his brothers, but ended up saving many lives, so too for this country here. What was done to President Trump, the lawfare against him, the lawfare against us, has been used for good. Every time they attacked him, he only got stronger. They tried to disqualify him from being able to run under the 14th Amendment. That's what this was all about. All this was like a massive conspiracy case with President Trump, a massive fake conspiracy case with President Trump as the designated kingpin, Enrique, Tarrio, and I as his designated lieutenants, and all of the Oath Keepers and Proud Boys as the spearhead of this so-called insurrection conspiracy. Complete false garbage. And all the other people in here as rank and file soldiers. All this complete nonsense. The false narrative was set very early. February 16, 2021, Benny Thompson, member of Congress, the guy who went on the chair of the J6 Select Committee, filed a lawsuit along with other members of Congress suing President Trump, Giuliani, Oath Keepers and Proud Boys, just weeks after the Capitol incident, alleging a conspiracy to disenfranchise black voters by challenging the election as unconstitutional and stolen, and also attacking democracy. That's where the narrative was set. Everything else was a dog and pony show trials, both in the J6 Select Committee public show trial, and all of our trials were just manufactured show trials to make that true, to arrive at a destination they already decided on long ago. They knew where they wanted to go. and all of our trials is a way to get there. So that's why they charged Oath Keepers and Proud Boys with seditious conspiracy. The only people charged with that were us, members of our two groups, to make it look like, oh, these two dangerous groups, these violent groups. My organization is made up of military and police officers, firefighters, and EMTs. I was a paratrooper in the Army, disabled veteran. I was a firefighter. About 30% of our guys are law enforcement officers. Some of them were here on Capitol grounds that day helping police officers. But they were not allowed to show that to the jury. Mike Nichols, a New York City Oath Keeper cop, retired, was here. He was asked by Tarrio Johnson on that day. That's the black officer that wore a MAGA hat to get through the crowd. He was asked by Tarrio Johnson to help get Capitol police officers out of the Capitol. He went inside with him and escorted them out. We couldn't show that video. We couldn't have him testify at our trial because that went against the false narrative that all the Oath Keepers were there to cause violence and they were the most violent organization. Nowhere in our history, we did thousands of security operations all over the country protecting free speech. A lot of times we partnered up with Proud Boys successfully, starting off in Berkeley, twice in downtown Berkeley. No one ever got hurt. None of the guys, none of the people we were protecting got hurt, and no one in the crowd got hurt, and not even Antifa got hurt. Because we use our deterrence alone. Not one time has any Oath Keeper punched, kicked, bludgeoned, pepper sprayed, or shot anyone in this country. And yet they call us one of the most violent organizations. It's complete nonsense. These are honorable men who serve their country, many of them combat veterans, like my brothers here, and or retired police officers, very honorable people. But they wanted to demonize us, make it look like this is something you guys buy into it. Half the country, unfortunately, buys into the propaganda about our two groups. That was the whole point of our prosecutions. That's why I had nothing but speeding tickets as my priors. That's quite a rap sheet, right? And yet I was held in solitary confinement from the day of my arrest, denied pretrial release, all through pretrial, over a year in solitary confinement. I know Joe Biggs had 2 years in solitary confinement. A lot of other guys here, a long time in solitary. Like Joe said, they're trying to break you, trying to coerce you into confessing to a crime you did not commit. I will never confess to a crime I did not commit. I will never bear false witness against anybody else. That's why I would not turn on President Trump. That's the ultimate goal they wanted. They told Enrique Tarrio, if you were to turn on President Trump, he could go home that day. None of us did that. We stood tall. That's why we're here to stand up for the rest of the guys, like Jeremy Brown. There's 6 others who are still being held. They got to be freed.
Free Jeremy.
Thank you very much.
Free Jeremy.
Free
Jeremy. Get him out there. Hell yeah. Founder of the Oath Keeper, Stewart Rhodes, that was.
Hey everybody, I'm Don Pezzola, and my shirt is way cooler than Enrique Tarrio's. Anyways, I just want to kind of touch on what Joe Biggs said.
What does it say?
This is why we can't have nice things. So, like Joe said, what we do to our incarcerated people in this country is really bad, and it's something we should all get behind because it affects left and right now. And I made some promises to some good dudes in there that I would try to get the word out. Like Butner, North Carolina, that place is hell on. It's hell personified. Those guys are suffering there. It needs to be looked into. I know we got RFKs on board right now. Maybe he can do something, but I mean, they're abused, they're starved, they're neglected. There's no medical care. They left me with an injury for the whole time I was there. I was in pain for 4 years. I'm just finally now getting better. They told me I had cancer at one point, then they told me I didn't. So it's a joke there. They don't really help you until you're like on your last breath. We need to start treating our people better because there's no rehabilitation. That's why they come out and they reoffend because there's no hope for them. Their lives have been destroyed. Their families have, if they're still around, they want nothing to do with them. They have nothing. They have to go back to crime. Let's not do this to them anymore. So I think that's one thing. I mean, so many my brothers that I met in there, they were good dudes. I mean, I met leaders of Bloods, Crips. They got caught up in some stupid stuff, but they're good dudes. And this is what the system's been doing to them forever. None of us paid attention, but it affected a lot of us, and we know now. So I mean, I think as long as we got a voice, we got to do something about it. We got to start helping these guys out, man, because they're suffering.
That's right. Amen. Yeah.
Amen.
Thank you, Dom.
Good job, Dom.
No man left behind.
So I prepared these words beforehand. My name's Enrique Tarrio, and I stand before you today, a man who was held captive in the American justice system for 1,050 days. A number that pales in comparison to the true suffering of those who stand with me here today. We gather at the base of the Capitol building, a place where peaceful protesters were fired upon by the very people sworn to protect us. A place where a spontaneous event was branded as a riot, orchestrated by none other than the government itself. They accused us, the Proud Boys, of planning a coup, a lie perpetrated by the Biden regime to destroy our lives, to silence our voices, and to break our spirits. My mother and my wife, they cried. They suffered for 3 years. They felt the weight of the injustice of a regime that sought to break us for nothing more than standing up for what we believe in. They put us in cages, not for a crime, but for political gain. We were tortured, not just in body, but in our spirit. Our families harassed. Our doors kicked down. Shattered by men in uniform with no respect for the sanctity of our lives. This had never been done before, not in the history of the justice system and in America as we know it. But this isn't about me, it's about all of us.
Amen.
The men and women who stood up to protest a corrupt election, the men and women who were targeted, persecuted, and imprisoned by a government that sought to erase us. Look around me. Those of us standing in unity, some of us, with world-class military history, had their VA benefits taken away. For some of us, years of our lives were stolen. This was devastating, but what's worse than losing years of your life? Losing your life entirely.
That's right.
This building behind me, the Capitol, is a murder scene.
Yes.
The souls of the brave men and women who gave it all on January 6th, and I'm going to say their names.
Yes.
Ashley Babbitt.
God bless Ashley Babbitt.
Roseanne Boyland. Benjamin Phillips. And Kevin Greason will never be forgotten. Despite the sinister intentions of a corrupt system, we will not let their deaths be in vain.
Justice.
We are here today to remember them and to honor them. We will not allow the government to rewrite history. We will not allow them to control the narrative. We will not stand idly by our brothers and sisters are crushed under the weight of tyranny. The government overplayed their hand. They thought we would break. They thought we would fail. But look at us now. My mother, my wife, they suffered for 3 years. And those who made them suffer will pay.
Yeah.
Let me be clear. I'm not talking about violent retribution. I'm talking about something much more powerful. Accountability and the rule of law.
Yep, exactly.
That is why today we are announcing a lawsuit against the DOJ.
Woo!
Yeah!
For their murders,
Yes.
their lies, and the endless suffering they have put us through. And make no mistake, we will not be asking the public for funding. With the success of our crypto initiatives and the Proud Coin, we now have the means to fight this battle without relying on anyone else. This is a tool of power, a tool of self-sufficiency, and a tool that will help fund the lawsuit that will bring justice for all.
Yes.
This fight is not over. It's only begun. We will hold those responsible to account, and we will never stop fighting for the truth, for liberty, and for justice.
Hoorah!
And now, to talk further about the powerful tool that helped us take this fight to the next level, I'd like to invite Ethan Nordine to speak more about the monetary vehicle we've created through the success of the Proud Coin and our innovative approach to crypto. We're no longer bound by the constraints of traditional funding. With this new tool, we have the resources to keep pushing forward and to make sure justice is served. Please join me in welcoming Ethan to share more about this incredible step we have taken for accountability. Thank you.
God bless you. You got it, brother.
Proud Coin! Thank you, everybody. Thank you for everybody that showed up today, that allowed us to have a voice, first and foremost. I just want to speak not so much about myself, but just about people, not left, right, not the foe or the friend, but people. And that's kind of what we're doing with this Proud Coin. We're really trying to allocate as much relief as we can to those who were directly affected by this travesty. I personally saw a lot of men suffer. I saw a lot of men have their families destroyed. A lot of people fed into the propaganda as far as some of these men's families and had their children taken from them. They lost their houses, their businesses, everything they had. So they're coming out starting fresh from nothing. And it's an uphill battle still to get a bank account, to get an ID, to enter CPAC. Sometimes we're running into all sorts of problems, and we're working on them one step at a time. We can't take leaps and bounds like we'd like to, but as long as we're moving forward, we're going to be happy with that, because for 4 years I sat in federal prison, not able to experience any momentum forward, but just to wait, to be patient and wait for my opportunity to come out here and to seek justice. Everybody touched on the topic pretty thoroughly, so I'll just get right into the coin. What we're going to do, as some of the selected Proud Boys here that went through the torture and the persecution, as well as some of the Lost Boys here, which we'll talk about further in the future, is we're going to allocate 12% of the coins, the Proud coin, to individuals who are incarcerated during the time for January 6th, to help their families and to help them get on a new start. We're putting this coin and structuring in a way for people to get educated about the future, which we believe crypto is going to be the future as far as currency is concerned, and it's going to allow people to not be so limited to being censored and dropped by, say, payment processing companies and other people who want to remain biased politically. Because again, this isn't about political agendas. This isn't about the left or the right. This is about people. Because at the end of the day, we're all Americans. We the people, we call the shots, not the people up in there. We elect them to represent us, not to censor us or slander us or to put us in prison. So we want to direct individuals who were incarcerated, who were charged with January 6th related charges, who experienced prison time, to Telegram. Please download Telegram. And I'm sorry, 1 second. What was it again? Telegram, Proud Coin Distribution. Okay, so you're going to go to Proud Coin Distribution on Telegram. You're going to put forth your case as to when you were incarcerated, your charges, and we're going to look into getting some coins allocated to you to help you and your family out. And then we're going to utilize this coin as well for future projects, so people can participate with us moving forward for education purposes and things like that. Help the community out a little bit, entrepreneurs and up-and-coming entrepreneurs as well. Get out of this stagnance of being limited by these politicians and this political bias that we've been suffering from for so long. Again, my name's Ethan Ordine. Just real quick, I spent 4 years in federal prison. I received an 18-year sentence for being nonviolent, for not destroying any property or anything like that, and police officers opening the door for me. And so we do know that Trump has been a huge proponent of crypto as well. So we're hoping that we can eventually come together. Maybe if some of these politicians, senators, congressmen, and maybe even Trump's staff or Trump himself would like to talk to us about the future, that would be fantastic. We're really looking forward to creating avenues in which people can move forward out of this and create something productive for everybody involved, bridge the gap, and move forward as Americans. So that's all I have to say today, you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. God bless you all, and God bless America.
All right. Secretary of Retribution. I got it. Where was this?
Just hanging up here.
All right, here we go. So these guys were nice. My name is Ivan Raiklin. I'm the token Green Beret retired, and I'm the token lawyer in the group. So remember that as I speak moving forward today and as we move forward until my passing, okay? So now that I've introduced myself, I want to see how honest you're going to be with us.
Who here is from credentialed media? Raise your hand. Who is here from credentialed media? Raise your hand. Those people that have a badge on them, those of y'all that have a badge on you are credentialed media. Notice how a majority of them did not raise their hand. They're part of the problem, okay? But we're not gonna go there yet. So here's the deal. A lot of people don't understand how these folks were weaponized against. I'm gonna break it down for you, and these are the individuals and institutions that are going to be facing the accountability, the justice, the comeuppance, and because my last name starts with an R, Raiklin, I prefer the term retribution, okay? So here's how it's gonna work. Article 1 branch of government is consisting of leaders from the bicameral, bipartisan Article 1 branch of government. The reason why they're going to get louder on me is because I know exactly what happened on January 6th at the highest levels. You have failed to investigate it, so I had to step in and do your job in the collective for America, okay? Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, who is the joint session leader, was the one that controlled all law enforcement in the House through her Sergeant at Arms, Paul Irving, that day. Additionally, she has a very close relationship with the head at that time of the Intel and Interagency Coordination Division. Without going into all the details of who's on my deep state target list, I'm going to summarize and say this. Pelosi is the #1 culprit, along with Jamie Raskin and along with the staff director of the January 6th committee, David Buckley, one of the 51 spies who lied, who used to be the inspector general for John Brennan over at the CIA. Those three individuals and the general counsel of the Capitol Police, Tad Tobias, manipulated the CCTV footage and manipulated false perjurious testimony of U.S. Capitol Police officers, compiled that evidence before sending it to Matt Graves, the U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia. While that was going on, the FBI and DOJ was then adding a layer of their manipulated bias to only include incriminating evidence, inculpatory, that was also manipulated, and then by the time it got to the courtroom, whether it was a judge in a bench trial or the jury pool of D.C., the J6 cover-up committee, I call it the J6 Fedsurrection cover-up committee, already spent 2 years, over 10 hearings, prime time, leveraging you little bitches, all of you, to manipulate the entire country, the jury pool, and the judges, I'm talking about the credentialed press here, to go ahead and make America, the jury, DC, and the judges think that these men, real men, patriots, they call them the biggest criminals, the worst people in the history of humanity. Why? Just like Stewart Rhodes just said, just like Enrique said, in order to get to Donald Trump through them so that the whole world, through you little bitches, would think that these were treasonists, insurrectionists, etc. Well, guess what? What part of Green Beret and lawyer did you fucking miss, Nancy Pelosi? Because you missed a lot. We're going to go ahead and take this up to Nancy Pelosi. We're going to take this up to the previous DOJ leadership, to include Matt Graves. We're going to take it to Merrick Garland, and we're going to take it to the Article 3 judges through impeachments, okay? So my role as America's Secretary of Retribution is to coordinate the political will and courage across the federal government, with the federal government, whether it's Pam Bondi, whether it's the COVID con with Bobby Kennedy, or whether it's with the holdings within the Intel community. And Kash Patel as of yesterday, whether they allow me in their office or not. This will be a fight in the court of public opinion to mobilize the citizens and constituents of the 2,500 district attorneys throughout the country to motivate them to do what the precedent was already set by Fulton Fanny or Alvin Bragg in Manhattan, or whether it's the 27 attorneys general or more throughout the country, to do exactly what Letitia James was trying to do against President Trump. So federal, state, local, and we're gonna use you bitches to our advantage to showcase to the entire country that that was not an insurrection, it was a Fedsurrection. And I speak only for myself, not for any of these men, because I can use a little bit more spicy rhetoric because of the circumstances that played out.
No one was charged with insurrection.
Well, guess what? We're gonna move from, well, let me see here. You had 20 years?
I got 18.
And you had how many?
22. 18.
He has a 22-inch insurrection, and he's got an 18-inch insurrection. You got a 17-inch insurrection. So guess what? We're going to expose the Fedsurrection, and we're going to play you along the way, okay? Thank you.
God bless. God bless. Good job, Ivan. Thank you, Ivan.
So in conclusion, I think I have the biggest insurrection. So we're going to open up the floor. Just call any of the 7 and let us know. We're going to start with USA Today.
Have you been in contact with President Trump about any of the initiatives you talked about, like prison reform and things like that? Like, have you had direct conversations with President Trump?
Not directly with the president's office or anybody in the administration, but indirectly by doing things like this, social media and things like that. You know, we're very independent, so that's what we focus on.
Scott Taylor, WJLA TV. I want to talk about your lawsuit. How much is it? When are you going to file it? And what are you going to try to prove for your lawsuit?
So those details on the actual lawsuit are going to come very, very soon, within the next 2 weeks.
Well, it's already in a Miami newspaper article, $150 million.
Yes. So, yes, about $150 million, but we haven't focused on exactly what it's going to be, but we will be filing within the next 2 to 3 weeks maximum.
I'll give you a card to stay in contact, and we'll let you know.
Okay. Next.
Hey guys, keep it down, keep it down.
In dollar amounts, what's the equivalent?
Hey. Well, the Proud coin, it's a coin that's not. Go ahead. Actually, Ethan, you want to take this question?
What's that?
I have 3. So it's the first of 3. But the question is, how much have you raised via this Proud coin such that you don't need other resources?
I guess we're not going to go into that right now as far as our legal funds, as far as the...
Can you give us a range at least? Like, are we talking 5 million, 10 million?
No.
It's much.
Like we said, we're still getting on our feet, nothing like that at all.
Okay, so it's in its beginning stage.
Correct.
It's in the beginning stage.
Got it. So when do you expect to be able to utilize those funds?
Come on.
There's 2 reasons why we started the Proud coin. One is to distribute it to the January 6ers, and number 2 is for also education in the crypto community when it comes to crypto. That's the base, because at the end of the day, it's crypto. So it's not like a dollar amount right now, but again, that's what we're using it for. We're working on also payment system integration with some websites, but it's a project that's ongoing. So as it comes through, then some of the answers to your questions will be able to.
Yeah. So another question is, someone mentioned essentially criminal justice reform.
Yes, me.
Large.
Oh, hell yeah.
So basically, this was not something you paid attention to beforehand.
Yes.
Why didn't you? Because people have been talking about criminal justice reform for a long time.
Well,
And now you're preaching the same thing.
Well, I've been about it my whole life.
I've been about it for many years.
So, I will be honest. I was a very privileged person at the time, and for me, I grew up kind of ignorant. The blind's been removed. I grew up thinking that if someone was in jail, they probably deserved to be there, and my family felt the same way, and others that I know. So now that I've gone through this corrupt system and seen what it's like, and had the opportunity to meet a lot of men and women who have been through this system corruptly for years and years and years before me. It broke my heart, and I want to use what platform I have for the time being to help these men get back home because they deserve it. They've been going through it way longer than us, way harsher, and these men deserve to go home to their families. And I want to do whatever I can to help in any way. And I'm willing to, meet with people that already have experience and try to take what I can and mesh with them and work on something. So,
and then just to hit on that further, I've been working on criminal justice reform. Obviously, I have a past. I've been working on criminal justice reform since 2014. When I ran for Congress in 2020, it was the #1 initiative that I had on my webpage. It was my #1 concern was criminal justice reform. So this isn't a new thing. This is not just because I went through the system or I learned it. This is something that I've been fighting for a long time.
And then I have one last question. As you were walking here, you, sir, Biggs?
Yeah, Joe Biggs.
Thank you. You said you wanted to take the path that you had taken on January 6th, and you actually sort of waved to some of the Capitol police officers. You guys all cheered USA, USA when they escorted some of the protesters. Well, look, we all saw the videos. I'm not suggesting everyone did bad things, but that same respect was not necessarily afforded to all Capitol police officers 4 years ago. Why is it different now?
If the trial would have been honest and they would have allowed a lot of the footage out there, you would have seen that's how I acted. I walked up to officers and said hello and spoke to them. I even had them come up to me with their arms crossed in a non-threatening way, saying, "Hey, what do you want to do?" And I go, "Hey, can I go to the restroom?" And they took me over there. It was very non-threatening. I can't speak for the other people there, but I can speak for myself and who I was around. We weren't being assholes. We were being respectful and walked through an open door and then left. Then I came back in to look for a friend that I couldn't find. After unsuccessfully not being able to find him, I left.
Would you then at least say that the actions of others who were
I can't speak for other people.
Michael Bird's actions?
The police fired on the crowd first. That's the start of the whole thing. The police fired on the crowd.
Yes, and that is true. So when we approached the fence up there, everybody was waving flags. There was nothing going on. But then for some reason, the head of the Capitol Police came out and ordered them to fire into the crowd. Then I saw a giant police officer knock out a female chick. Punch her right in the face. So that inflamed the crowd, and that's what sparked it. The police have to be peacemakers. They have to de-escalate situations, and instead what they did was escalate things. And that is something that I don't understand why.
Just shooting people in the face.
Next to me, they killed Rose.
Guys.
Hey, all right, next question.
Guys, please.
Next.
Just one question yet. Who exactly is suing? Who are the plaintiffs? You already have a lawyer?
We do have a lawyer. We'll be announcing that in the coming weeks, but right now it's the 5 of us that are going to be suing the DOJ. And we're also looking into other agencies like the Bureau of Prisons also. But right now we've decided to move forward, and again in the next 2 to 3 weeks we will be filing.
And is Stewart Rhodes also suing?
You'd have to ask Stewart.
What's the money? Stewart?
Are you also suing?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm talking to Mark Murkowski, my attorney. That's right.
So they're different, but yes. I think to be honest with you, I think you're going to see 1,600 people sue the DOJ in one form or another, whether it's class action or personal.
And what would be the charges?
I will be announcing that soon, and you'll see the filing and read it from there.
Please separate the disruptive parties.
Yeah, how do you want the Proud Boys' role in January 6th to be remembered, and how do you want January 6th itself to be remembered?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. How I want it remembered is exactly what we were planning on doing that day. We were planning on enjoying a speech from the president, then go listen to the lead singer of the Misfits do an unplugged session for us, and we were going to drink beer and have a good time. So I want people to know what we were planning that day, because what we weren't planning was to attempt to overthrow the government, because I promise you, if we did plan it, it would have worked.
Are you worried the history books will get it wrong or put it a different way than you would want?
I'm sorry?
Are you worried that the history books are going to tell it a different way than you would want?
No,
I mean,
who cares?
I don't care, because I do things like this, so I talk to you guys. Whether people want to believe us or not, I don't care what history book writes. I'm with my brothers. I'm with this beautiful crowd of J6ers, and that's what's important to me.
Do some real
Hey,
important.
let me jump in on this one.
Go ahead, Evan.
The question was, how do you want J6 to be remembered? We want the J6 to be remembered as what occurred that day. What we still have yet to know, and what you guys have failed to do, is discuss what happened at the senior leadership of the Capitol and the decision-making process there. We have a brand new subcommittee that was just created, announced a couple weeks ago by Speaker Mike Johnson, and it's going to be within the Judiciary Committee. The subcommittee chairman of that is going to be Barry Loudermilk, who was on the subcommittee of oversight within House administration for the last Congress. That subcommittee is going to continue to expose that at scale. One other thing I'll mention is that Chief Son, the former Capitol Police Chief, is going to be speaking down at the National Harbor, I believe later today, or maybe he's already speaking right now. All that stuff is going to eventually come out, and it's going to prove everything that I've uncovered to be true with their communications, with their messages, with their devices, all the decision making. So when you ask yourself that question, when you ask us that question, you need to ask the question, why is the former number 2 of Intel and Interagency Coordination Division, Julie Farnham, all of a sudden applying for dual citizenship and is in the motion of fleeing this country? Why is the attorney for some of these folks, Mark Zayed, is recommending that these folks flee the country? Is it because they didn't do anything, or it's because they were part of the Fedsurrection? We will prove everything.
All right. Anybody else new? Go ahead.
I have a question for Dominic.
Dominic?
The window.
Get right here.
Guys, keep it down, please. Do you feel that escalated things on January 6th, the act of smashing the window? How do you think that fits into the broader picture of January 6th?
Escalate? No, it was escalated by the police. I was just reacting to. I mean, come on, man. They were throwing everything they had in a crowd of people that were really doing nothing wrong, man. It all started. There was a couple instigators that were just pushing against the riot shields, and then the orders given to open fire on everyone. That's what instigated.
They shot us.
Guy standing right next to me, got shot in the face, tore half his face off. He's bleeding all over the ground. Yeah, we went there to try to be heard that day, and we were treated like peasants that had no reason to be there and go away. You know, we're just unload on you and shoot at you. No, we wanted to be heard. And you know what? If I broke a window, went in there, we were heard. So, we got anything else?
Wait. So also there's somebody screaming, fuck the Proud Boys. I would say that the wives of the Proud Boys would agree.
So I want to ask you about how the media contributed to January 6th.
Oh, yes.
By telling the world that the Cuban and black and brown members of the Proud Boys and the Proud Boys in general were white supremacists. And secondly, will there be any legal action against, in terms of defamation? There's not a single, I researched, I couldn't find a single statement or manifesto from the Proud Boys that was racist, anti-Semitic, anti-immigrant. So what do you say about that?
So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that the media, and I don't know exactly who I could point here, but there is a lot of media that has called us white supremacists, fascists, Nazis, and that is not true. Because what ends up happening is people actually believe it. Like that person that's screaming actually starts believing that shit, that we're white supremacists and Nazis. And then they go ahead and they want to be violent towards us, you know? So it is dangerous, it's a lie, and it's fucked up.
Hey, the biggest mistake that they made though when they put us in jail was you exposed us to all kinds of people who would normally never meet us. And there were people from Chicago, California, black gangs, Hispanic gangs, all these gangs, and they go, wow, you guys aren't anything like the media says. And now I have the back. These people all have my back. People who would normally just believe what you say when you lie about us, they all see us as kind-hearted, loving people who are amazing. And you messed up. Because now more and more people know we're freaking awesome,
like Trump,
and we're going to keep doing it. And everybody in there loved Trump. Hey, when they said that when Trump won, the prison I was at in Talladega, shout out to everybody at the Talladega FCI, they all cheered for me. Everywhere I went, they were cheering and clapping for me every day. They were so proud to know that Trump won and to know that Trump was going to keep his word to get us home. Trump inspired every guy in there, Asian, black, white, it didn't matter. He gave everybody inspiration, and he should inspire you because we're now the greatest country in the world.
Amen. So another part of the question, are we planning to take legal actions? We're looking at those options right now at the moment. I'm going to take 2 more questions. Yes, sir.
Do you think MPD, former MPD officers Officer Shane Lamont, who had discussions with you, is now convicted. Do you think he should be pardoned?
I'm going to tell you right now, unequivocally, besides the 14 individuals, I'm going to say 13 individuals that need a pardon. Shane Lamont, Lieutenant Shane Lamont, did nothing wrong, and Shane Lamont needs a pardon. One more question.
Okay, you know, there are people who are afraid now that you're out there. They're afraid of violence, they are afraid of threats. What do you want to say to them?
I want to say 2 words to those people that are afraid of violence because they're a bunch of liars. Fuck you. That's all I have to go. We got to wrap this up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you. And thank you so much for giving us a voice.
You're platforming us.
Platforming Nazis!
You're literally platforming us. We love you. We really do.
Then stop. Then shut your...
To the female J6ers. The women put in prison too. Not just men.
You're a snitch, bitch! Enrique's a snitch, bitch! Enrique's a snitch, bitch! Enrique's a snitch, bitch!
You're fucking retarded.
You're an idiot.
You fucking retarded loser.
So, it's not just the men. They came after the moms, too.
There will be compensation for J6ers. You will see the truth. You will see that police opened up doors at the Upper West Terrace. They opened the door and invited people in.
your boy.